Today I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate surprise egg. This is a Kinder Surprise egg. This is the actual brand surprise egg. So this is what they look like if you haven't seen one before. So it's basically just a chocolate egg with milk chocolate on the outside, white chocolate on the inside. You open it up and you get a toy inside. So that's the surprise. So I really love these. They're so nice. Basically this one is, you've got a little toy inside. It's a little doll. This one's Rapunzel, and you basically make up the toy. It doesn't come whole. You have to make it yourself. So that's pretty cool. I used to think so as a kid anyway. I still love the chocolate. Okay, so here's how you're going to make your own. So first of all, we're going to take some milk chocolate and we're going to melt it down. I like to use the double boil method, where I put the bowl over some boiling water and then it melts the chocolate rather than putting it in the microwave. I know a lot of people do that, but I don't like doing it that way. So we're just going to melt down some chocolate. Obviously this isn't going to taste exactly the same as a Kinder Egg because it's different chocolate. You need a good quality chocolate. Okay, so once that's done, you just take that off the heat and we're going to put that aside for a few minutes just to let it cool down a bit so the chocolate thickens up again because you don't want it too runny. Okay, so now we're going to get an egg mould. You can get these really cheaply. I think I got 4 for £1 somewhere. And we're going to pour some of the chocolate in. And now we are just going to swirl it around so the chocolate, there's a nice thick layer of chocolate on the mould. Some people brush the chocolate up the side, but if you just move it around like this, it creates a smoother layer on the inside. I just think it looks better, even though it just goes straight in my mouth anyway afterwards. So slowly pour it around the side. It doesn't matter if it spills over the edge, as long as you get it right up to that rim. It doesn't matter if it goes over the edge because you can fix that later. You just don't want it to be below that rim. So make sure you cover that mould and then pop it into the fridge after you do that and let it set. Obviously depending on chocolate, depends on how long it's going to set. Okay, so once that's set, you need to melt more white chocolate. And we're going to pour this in. And we're going to do the same as what we just done, just swirl it around. Try and move as quickly as you can with this though, otherwise the milk chocolate underneath will start melting. Then it will start like mixing and it won't look quite as nice, which mine came out like that. So once you've quickly covered the inside again, pop it back into the fridge to let that layer harden. Again, it doesn't matter if you go over the sides or anything, just make sure you get the chocolate right up to that rim. On mine, the chocolate underneath is already starting to melt, as you can see, it's coming through. Just try and get a nice even layer of chocolate. I'm saying chocolate too much, I'm getting hungry. Okay, so once you've done that, it will look like this. As you can see, some of the chocolate is swirled and mixed inside because I didn't do it quite quick enough. And now you're going to carefully pop it out of the mould. So this one, I don't like to ram it out too hard because it will just break. So you want to slowly peel back the sides to release the edge of the egg. And then slowly put pressure on the egg to pop it out. And it should just pop out after that. There you go. So obviously you're going to need 2 halves of an egg. It's not worth just doing one. That's useless. So we're going to need a surprise to put in this. So you can get little plastic fillable eggs. And then just put some sweets in it. This one, I've got these ones. They're kind of carrots in the shape of plastic eggs. So here's an empty one that I've got. I'm just going to fill this with some chocolates that I made. I just had some leftover chocolate and I put it in little mini egg moulds. So I'm just going to pop some of those out and put some of those in that plastic carrot egg thingy that I just had. And this is going to be the surprise in the egg. Obviously you can put sweets in the egg, you don't have to put them in a little egg, you can just pop them inside. Or you can put little toys in there, you can do whatever you want. Make it individual to whoever you're giving it to. Make it a nice surprise for them. Okay, so once you've done that, we're now going to put the egg together. So what you need is a frying pan that's heated up, and we're just going to place the halves of the egg face down so they melt slightly, and this will make the edges of the egg all flat, and also obviously will melt the chocolate slightly so they can stick together. So once you've done that, just put the surprise in the egg, and while the chocolate's still melted around the edge, just place both halves together, line them up, and pop it back into the fridge, and it will stick together. What I like to do is like to put it back in half the mould, so it's more sturdy while it sets again. And that's basically it. That's your egg done. So all you need to do now is put it in a presentation bag. So I have a set of Easter bags. I got 20 for £1. Again, keep getting them for £1. What I'm just going to do, I'm going to pop it in there and put a ribbon on it. Just tie it up, and then it's ready to give as a gift. So you can, like I say, you can personalise them to depend on what family member you're giving it to, if they like chocolates or if they like little toys. Just add a little ribbon to the top to tie it up, and you're done. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye!